Okay, so the first thing in contouring is to know what's on your face. What I mean is know your anatomy. Actually put hands on your face. Feel where your cheekbones are. Go like this. See the apples of your cheeks. Go like this. Between this line and there, that's where you're going to want your hollow for your cheeks, where they naturally hollow out. You're not going to put your hollow down here. That's where your jawline is. Nobody is going to contour the same. My contour is going to be different than your contour. So the most common places I've already shown you in the diagrams are along your hairline, your temples, in your cheeks, right about here on your jaw, and under here. Especially for me, because I want to get rid of that, or at least give the illusion of getting rid of that. So as you can see right now, I've just got my foundation on. It's very, very, very plain. And I just feel it's one-dimensional. I've got a very round face, and I don't care for that. So we're going to take care of that. What I'm going to be using today is our beachfront bronzer, and I'm going to use it in the color Malibu. It's a little dark when it first goes on, but it blends out beautifully. And for me, I like that dramatic contour look. Others may not like it, so you could go the lighter one. You could go to Sunset. Or if you want a little warmer bronzer, make sure you go to Hermosa. Either way, I'm going to use Malibu because I like that one. Just dip your brush in a little bit. I'm just using a regular old contour brush that I like. And I always start with my cheekbones. And I'm actually going to feel where my cheek starts to curve under. And that's right here. So you see, it's right in line with where we want to put our contour. Don't go all the way down here. That's why when some people go, they put it all the way down here. Don't do that. Just where your apples of your cheeks are, see that? Don't go any farther than there. Matter of fact, I always go one finger width in from there. And that's where I start my contour. Now, I'm going to do kind of a light contour today. You see where it's going though. You already see it. And I just go up into that corner by here. Now, I'm not going to blend it out just yet. I'm just going to show you where I place things so you can see the difference. Alright, so up along my temple. That already has made this part of my cheekbone pop, right? And then I go across my forehead, right where the sun normally would hit me. But I don't bring it here, only because I have a really wide forehead anyway, and I want to narrow it in. And so to do that, I don't bring my bronzer that far in when I contour. Alright. Now you can see it's already starting to come through, which is good. Now, if you're like me and your face is asymmetrical, I had a stroke from my chemo, and so I have facial droop on this side. I always try to make my face look more symmetrical with my bronzer because I'm really self-conscious about it. So that's a little, yeah, there we go. Already my face is starting to slim down and get things going there. Now take your double chin and we're just going to go right along the edge there, right underneath where your jawbone is. You don't want to go onto your jawbone. We're going to highlight that in a little bit. But we're going underneath. Now remember, none of this is blended out yet, so it's going to look really weird. But as you can see, we aren't even blended yet, and already things are starting to come together. Now, I always start at the bottom and blend up, but it's not really blending up. I'm actually blending down, but I'm blending my next stuff up first. So take your same brush, but don't get any more product. And we're going to blend down so that there's no harsh lines. When I first started doing this trick, I forgot to blend one day, And I was out at the store with my mother, and she's like, Shan, you've got a line. I haven't seen a line on you since high school. And I was like, oh crap. And I had to go and blend it down. But see, once you get it blended, there's not much to see, but the shadow is there. So it looks like your jaw is coming more forward. And once we highlight it, it's going to be even more so. Okay, so now we take this and we blend up and into our hairline, and we blend down. Don't blend forward. Always blend back, and try to avoid the apex of your cheek. We're creating a hollow right here. And as you can see, it blends so nicely. That's what I love about this bronzer, is it blends so nicely. We don't have to worry about lines or anything like that. Here we go. See how nice that blends out? Blend this one up and over and back into the hairline. And that's what we do to put our low light or our contour on. Next, you're going to want to highlight it. Use a lighter powder, or I use our powder. And I just take a different bronzing brush, or the same one, whichever. I'm going to grab a different one just for the sake of showing you the difference, if I can find one. There it is. Alright, and I'm just going to take the lighter powder. Again, I'm using powder contour. If you had cream, you'd use the lighter cream. And I'm just going to highlight the areas that I want to highlight. Now remember, highlighting brings things forward, whereas low lighting or contouring takes them and pushes them back. So I want to bring my jawline out more to make a difference between this shadow and that one. So I'm going to use that, cross my chin. Alright. I want my cheekbones to come out more. Now this is a gentle daytime contouring. And nighttime contouring, you can go full ham with it and it'll be fine. And I'm going to go across my forehead. I'm just going to bring these out. Now, some people want to contour their nose. I feel my nose is very thin already, so I don't put darkness on the sides of my nose. However, I do put it down the center, just to give it a little bit more definition. Alright. Now there's a different kind of highlighting, and we'll get into that when we do blush. But that highlighting actually just puts a little sheen across here. And that's another one in our sculpting trio, is that nice highlight. And it just brings your cheekbones out even more. And we'll get into that when we talk blush. Either way, that's the basics of highlighting and contouring. Always, when you think you've blended enough, go back and blend some more. Anyhow, that's today's Beauty Basics, and we'll chat with you later. See you next time.